Yo RVers, it's Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. Just like the Lost Boys said in the movie Pan, this is Bangarang. Awesome floor plan, 26 foot, 2 slides, the Rockwood Ultralight 2606 WS. Let's get into it. All right, so a few key features on this 2606 WS Rockwood. Starts up front when you're ready to get unhooked and start your camping. This is not a new power tongue jack. Well, maybe it's new to some. This is an auto level power jack system right at your fingertips. Unhook, push a button, get that camper auto level, and you can get to that patio time a lot quicker. And speaking of patio times, one of my favorites. Check out how long this awning is. Again, it's a 26-foot camper, and the awning spans almost the whole length of this door side. I know this is the next level of patio time for me. If it was sitting in my driveway, I'd have a blast. But anyway, not about me. We're gonna have a couple rail kits on the side so you can hook up a table, you can hook up your exterior stovetop to do some cooking. You're gonna have propane hookup, so if you got like a Blackstone, you can do a quick connect, boom. That's just one less thing that you have to worry about bringing. We're gonna have even a TV hookup. You'll see like inside there's a TV with a bracket that you're gonna get when you purchase one of these. You can easily bring the TV outside, hook up there, or just have a separate second TV for you altogether. We're seeing the evolution of these big grab bars. This is by far, I think, my favorite because of how easy it is. You literally just have a clip here that you release and swing down. No extra pin, nothing heavy about it, super cool. And of course, the nice fold-up MORryde steps that are just dynamite for you know, traction and what have you. Moving to the back, I love Rockwood integrating a trailer hitch. I bring so much extra stuff, bikes, paddle boards, maybe even just a rack of firewood. This is just one more extra small item that you don't have to worry about loading in your truck, or most of us have SUVs. I know exactly if firewood would be back here. Ladder to get up on the roof to do your routine maintenance. And when you're on the roof, you're gonna see solar panels. You'll see more about this inside, but this thing is really set up for boondocking. It is pre-wired for backup camera as well. So if you just need that extra little touch of security, you can talk to us about installing a camera and being able to monitor your backup that much easier, I should say. Again, well, the bees are out today. Again, for new 2026, some of the exterior features on this Rockwood 2606 WS. All right, inside this Bangarang floor plan. Again, 26 foot with 2 slides. It gives us a lot of space. Let's dive into what this floor plan gives us. We're gonna have our kitchen on our awning side. So we've got a nice kind of L-shaped kitchen set up here. I like how they pulled out the kitchen sink to give us a lot more counter space in the back. Outlet, I know that's probably gonna be the air fryer or the coffee pot, something like that. But again, the window on the awning side or the door side is great just to have a little bit of visibility, more so maybe call out our orders and see who's ordering what to fix up. And speaking of fixing up, you're gonna cook on this nice 3-burner stove top, propane, as well as maybe bake some cookies, bake some, I don't know, some muffins and things like that in the oven. And of course, you're gonna have the classic overhead microwave just in case you need to zap anything. Tons of great storage. I know that would be my trash can. It's got a lot of big void there that really you can fill with a nice sized trash can. If you need extra counter space, we have a nice extension here that locks in to maybe increase your prep space. Underneath of that is a couple drawers for some of your utensils that is definitely going to be key out there camping. Overhead, we have a fair amount of space here. We've got some tall cabinets. I'd probably go to like a store, a home goods store or something, and maybe get some portable shelving just to maximize this big area here overhead so you can stack some plates, cups, things like that. 12-volt refrigerator freezer is huge. We have a nice freezer drawer that pulls out so you can keep some of those cold items in. And of course the refrigerator. We're gonna have everything including the water filter. I'm just kidding, that's how they get shipped. But we've got a little vegetable tray, plenty of storage, shelves I should say, that you can change the height on them as well. All right, so you're gonna cook all these massive meals. We need a big, massive place to be able to eat. I love Rockwood's dinettes. They're really deep. They've got a big table, so we can definitely have our family meal kind of set up to have enough space for everybody to comfortably eat. And sitting here, I'm not feeling like I'm sitting on wood. High density foam, really enjoy myself. Big windows, and as you can see, we have our knockout shade as well as a private, or I won't say privacy screen, but a screen, so we can really filter some light one way or another, or just cut it out altogether. If you need, this is a couples floor plan, I would say, so we can set this into a bed if you just need that extra one night sleeping space, or you have somebody that needs to crash real quick. Setting into the bed, this is a really nice fold-up table that makes the that process a little bit easier. Let me show you how it's done. Man, they must use industry, or not industry grade, some industrial grade Velcro, but you have some cushions that from the back you're gonna squeeze in. As you can see, that table rotates down. I pulled it out just to get to that latch, but you really don't have to. And when you bring it down, these bottom, I call them butt cushions for lack of words, aren't in the way too. So many dinettes you set down, you're gonna have to get rid of all these cushions just to get the table in place and then bring everything back. So I made it actually even harder than it looks. Once you get a system down, you'll be able to do it in a snap. Let's set it back up real quick. And voila. Need some more storage while we're here at the dinette. On both sides, you have a really nice long drawer that we can stow a lot of maybe sodas, bottles of water, games, things like that. All right, for chill time, nice big sofa. We have, I guess you could probably squeeze 3 bodies on here, but the outer 2 cushion pieces are recliner. So I know this is where I'm gonna sit, hold my beer, and enjoy a movie time, or maybe the sports or something, just to kind of wind down at night. We have reading lights at night for the 2 end people if they want. We've got tons of storage overhead. Again, some great storage for some extra items like game boards or movies, whatever you bring along with you camping. Opposite of this is going to be kind of, I guess you want to call it your entertainment center. Again, tons of storage above and below for some small items. We have our TV here. Back behind the TV is our little control pad for our audio, so that way we can play some music inside, outside, and just Bluetooth in our favorite playlist. Below is going to be your fireplace. Looks pretty at night, but trust me, in this space, this thing will heat you on those cool mornings or evenings, springtime, fall time, so you don't have to burn your propane and run your classic propane furnace that's set up in here. And around the corner, I'm gonna get my head out of the way. We have a nice walk-in closet, if you will. Tons of shelving, even some hooks on the left and right to hang your jackets. But that's a lot of storage that you use double down as a pantry. My gosh, anything large that you need to get in there. Here, maybe if somebody's being bad, you can stow them in for, what do you call it? Yeah, I can't think of words real quick. But timeout, just in case. Just kidding. Disclaimer, don't do that. All right, awesome bedroom. Bangarang bedroom. We're gonna have a really long, I call it long because you guys know, watch probably plenty of these videos or been in the RVs yourselves. We don't get the length of these mattresses like we do at home. I'm 6'1", as you can see, I still have plenty of space. I didn't even touch the end. So this is really your, I guess your home size queen bed, if you will. Got a lot of lighting in here, despite we lose a window over here with the wardrobe slide. But I love this front window. We can, of course, bring down the shade for privacy. We can open the window for some ventilation. We do have 2 air conditioners on this thing. So if it's a warm day, or I should say a a sweaty day, we're really going to be able to kick that temperature down. Of course, you guys can see behind me tons of storage at the top. And I love Rockwood. They really just think of all the little touches. We have nice end tables here with some storage, as well as 110 and 12 volt hookups in case we need to charge our mobile devices. Underneath the bed is even more storage. They split up the base here, which I really love. I could put some folded items or some shallow items that need to go in here, plus a couple more drawers, which is really, in my preference, I would love this setup in my camper. And of course, we're guessing 2606 WS. WS must mean wardrobe slide. Well, like I said, usually right here, we're gonna have the wall, the exterior wall with a window, so we lose some hanging closet space. But adding just this little touch with an extra wardrobe slide, we have shelves that we can stow some clothing in there. And then some hanging shirt closets or hanging garments, if you will, in these two spaces. So really well done. I love this little touch with just adding an extra slide. All right, last but not least, let's get back to the bathroom. And they definitely didn't stop doing a Bangarang setup with the bathroom. We've got a lot of space in here. We've got, of course, our toilet, but the shower with the glass door is really my preference. It's easy to clean. Again, 6'1", I've got height, maybe sticking my head just a tad into the bubble, but I love the elbow space. And of course, your shower head that we can really almost feel like home. Make sure that we clean up really well. On the opposite side, I love the large counter space because I'm gonna have my toothpaste, toothbrushes, all that, you know, beard oil and all that stuff sitting out. So I won't have to feel like I'm constantly cleaning up. Tons of storage underneath. We could again throw another trash can, maybe some small toiletry items, medicine cabinet, just to extend all that extra storage for those bathroom needs. And I know I would use this definitely for linen space because it goes all the way, as you can see, you got the width and the depth to really throw a lot of ton of stuff in. And last but not least, doesn't open, but at least I like to have a little natural light if we want to come into the bathroom just to make it feel like home. So again, this is that floor plan that's Bangarang. It's a Rockwood, new for 2026, the 2606 WS. All right, so this floor plan is gonna come in just under 30 foot. Weight, the way it sits, about 6,500, but what I think is most impressive is the capacities and the capabilities of going off grid in case you need it. Make sure you check out our website for all the specs, but it's got like 2,000 pounds of carrying capacity you can put in this thing. That's a ton of stuff. But anyway, what do you think about the floor plan? Give us a thumbs up. I love it. Two slide outs, 26-foot floor plan. It is Bangarang. And comment below. I'm sure there's things that I missed. Make sure, ask some questions. I can get you some answers. For example, that 12-volt system that we have, inverters, solar panels, etc. And show us some love, everybody. Smash that subscribe button. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. We'll see you out at the campsites.